Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't known already, I do have 99 videos now, and I was hoping that I'd do something special for my 100th, so that's why I have this 100th video special. Now, what I'm going to be doing is showing off all the games that I own, and some of them I've played, but almost all of them I will be playing. Some of them I've already played on the channel, but the ones that I haven't, I just want you to know that just expect those for the future. Started off, we have one of my favorite developers ever. So they made 3 of these games. They kind of helped with the 4th one. But without any further ado, we have Halo Reach, Halo MCC, Destiny 1, and of course, Destiny 2. Now, I heard some bad stuff about Destiny 1 and 2. Halo Reach is amazing. I loved it so much. And Halo MCC, I have started to play it on my Xbox. I have beat all of the games thousands of times. I've put thousands of hours into the game over the course of my entire life. The Halo franchise has always been my favorite franchise. Always will be. Always has been. And it's something I think everyone should try at least once in their lifetime. Brought me so much joy, and I think it will to you too. And next off is the Wolfenstein franchise. Now, this is a franchise I've heard just tremendously good stuff about it. I've played one of the games in the series. The other 3, I've heard some bad stuff about one of the 3, but the other 2 I've heard really good stuff about. The Old Blood, The New Order, Wolfenstein: The New Colossus, and Wolfenstein: Youngblood. Now, I've only played The New Colossus, but I am excited to play all the other ones. Now, this next series, I have purposely chosen to go right after the Wolfenstein series, and when I show it, you'll probably know why. So, first off, we have Doom 3, Doom 2016, and yes, I do have it on my Xbox digitally. And the Gramps of it all, Doom Eternal. Doom 3, I've played almost none of it, and I think it'd be amazing to play it on the channel. I've played Doom 2016 and Eternal, as well as the Ancient Gods Part 1 and 2 on this channel. And I think it'd be amazing to be able to experience it blind and everything with commentary on this channel, so I can just have fun, and maybe you can too. With that being said, I think the best one to go next would probably be from the publisher EA. Now, both these 2 series are not made by the same company per se, but they are published by the same company. So, first off, Crysis 2, Crysis 3, Titanfall 1, and Titanfall 2. Now, I've heard goods and bads about all of these. I didn't find anything bad in Titanfall 2. I love that game to death. Play a tiny bit of Crysis 2, but none of Titanfall 1 or Crysis 3. I don't think I'll play Titanfall 1 on the channel, considering you need Xbox Live to play it. But other than that, it will be extremely fun to play. And with that, the next series is from developer Activision. Now, 3 of these games I've seen as controversial, but let's just do it. Call of Duty World at War, Call of Duty World War II, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, I love Black Ops 3 despite what people said about it. World War II I am willing to give a shot, same with Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare didn't look very fun though, so I can already tell I might have some problems with it. Call of Duty World at War, on the other hand, heard some good stuff about it, played a tiny bit. I am really excited to replay it. I haven't finished it, but I don't remember anything about it, so I think it'd be a really fun starting point for me. Okay, guys, and almost finally to sum up my, let's say, gun series, kind of, we have the Fallout series. Now, anyone who has been here since the beginning will understand This series was the first series that I ever started my channel on. I never finished Fallout 3, but it does still mean something to me. So we got, first off, we got Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, and Fallout 76. Now, while I've only played Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, I've played more Fallout 3 than I have Fallout 4. I haven't beat either one, and I bought the DLC for Fallout 4, so I have it digitally as well. But I am really excited to play all of these. I heard some bad stuff about Fallout 76, but regardless, I am willing to play it and experience it for myself and not listen to anybody else's. Next off is the Dishonored series. Now, this is a series I thought looked pretty cool, so that's why I bought it. I played a little bit of Dishonored 2. It was kind of challenging, but the more I play, I think the more I'll get the hang of it. So we got Dishonored 1, Dishonored 2, and of course Dishonored Death of the Outsider, which I snagged almost all of these at the same time. I got this in a double pack with Prey 2017, and it was cheaper to get that. It was $10 to get both of them in the pack, or I could pay $10 to get both of them pre-owned, and I got both of them brand new. So I thought that was a really good deal. Anyway, I am really excited to play these. They do look extremely fun, and I've heard some really good stuff about all of them. I think people didn't like Death of the Outsider that much, but regardless, I am excited. Next off is the start of my horror collection. Now, some of these, no, actually one of these you will know what it is immediately because I've already played it on my channel, but another one is one of my favorite games of all time, and I can't wait to play it on this channel because it meant a lot to me. It was like the only game that I stayed up multiple nights in a row without any sleep just to play, and that, my friends, is BioShock. Not only do I have BioShock, but I got BioShock the Collection as well, on Xbox and Nintendo Switch. Next off is The Evil Within 2, which I've never played before. Metro Exodus, which I've played a tiny bit. Really fun, though. I have played Metro 2033 on this channel already, so if you want to go check that out, it means a lot to me. And finally, Bendy the Ink Machine. Now, I have it on both consoles. I got it on the Xbox because when I wanted to record it, I wanted it to look the best as possible. It didn't look a whole lot better than the Nintendo Switch version, but it did somewhat regardless. Anyway, I am excited to play both of these games and beat them. Excited to play this game on my channel. Already played that one. I will be uploading a video called my games I'm excited for 2021. And just giving a hint, Bendy in the Dark Revival is one of them. Now, to conclude my horror game collection as far as physically, I have two series right here. Amazing series, extremely fun. I've only played one of them, but I am, again, still really excited to play the other ones. So without any further ado, we have the Alien series with Aliens vs. Predator and Alien Isolation. Now, I have only played Aliens vs. Predator. I think I beat the Human campaign and Predator campaign, but I don't remember them, so I think it'd be perfect. Following with Prey, the original, and like I said, with the Dishonored 2 double pack, Prey 2017. Now, I am really excited to play these three. I'm excited to replay that one, but most importantly, out of all four of these, the one I'm most excited to play is this one. Heard really good stuff about it. Really excited for it. I'll probably play it extremely soon after I'm done with my Halo series, so keep a lookout for that. Now, next off is almost the conclusion to my Xbox One games. So this is like the conclusion to my medieval stack, but I've also got two futuristic games in here, so be prepared for that. First off, we've got Fable 3. I was told it was the worst in the series. I don't really care, though. It was given to me by a friend, and I'm still excited to play that one. There's Oblivion. Dark Void, which is definitely not medieval. I didn't like the game at all when I played the beginning, but on one of my birthdays I replayed it. I was able to beat the tutorial. Extremely fun. Really fun. And I was really missing out on stuff when I was rage quitting and just leaving the game, but other than that, finally, we have Rage 2. Now, before I play Rage 2, I will be getting Rage 1. But I have heard good things about all these games, and I've heard bad things about all these games. One of which, I have heard Fable 3 is the worst in the series, same with Rage 2. Oblivion, I've heard extremely good stuff about. Dark Void, I've heard it's an underrated game. I didn't beat it or get halfway in, but nonetheless, these games, I am looking forward to them, and I hope you are too. Now, finally, to conclude my Xbox One games and Nintendo Switch games, as far as physically, my last Xbox One game, I'm ashamed to say I own it, but my Nintendo Switch games, I think people would appreciate them. So the game I'm ashamed to own is Avicii Invector. Now, I bought this game a while ago, and it was in like a double pack, it was 4 games that I could buy, and it was cheaper to do that way at GameStop, and I wanted to save money, so I ended up doing it that way. But nonetheless, it was okay and addicting. If you like mobile games, I say this is the game for you. Other than that, I don't personally enjoy it. Next off is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, if you don't know what that is, you probably don't have a Nintendo Switch. But if you do know what that is, you probably do have a Nintendo Switch. That game blew my mind with how amazing it was. That's one of the reasons why I wanted a Nintendo Switch. It was so many hours I have into it. I think I have like 200 hours. But I'll probably still do a commentary playthrough on it because there's a lot of stuff I didn't do. Next off is Skyrim. Skyrim, you know I gotta have Skyrim. Almost everybody on this earth has Skyrim. Amazing game. I think it's better than Legend of Zelda. But there's a lot of stuff in Legend of Zelda I did appreciate more than Skyrim. A lot. But Skyrim is overall more enjoyable. And last off, I do also have this on my Xbox. Minecraft. Now, I bought this a while ago because I wanted to have it portable. But then I realized I don't ever play my Nintendo Switch that much. As much as I do like it, I don't ever play it that much. So, it was kind of not very smart for me to do that. I wasted like $30 on it. Anyway, though, it's still pretty cool to say that I have it now. And finally, the conclusion to my physical games, we have some Wii games. Now, 3 of these are in the same series, while one of them is in the Call of Duty franchise. So, don't make fun of me for that. But I'm going to start off with Call of Duty. I've got Black Ops 1. Pretty funny, I know. We've got Metroid Prime 3, and I'll explain why it doesn't say 3. Metroid Prime Other M, again I'll explain why that says Other M. And Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Now I'm going to rearrange this because I really love this case. I really love that case. So, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, I bought the same day as I bought Other M. So, GameStop had Metroid Prime 3, but they didn't have Metroid Prime Other M. They had the case for Other M, but didn't have the case for Metroid Prime 3, so I thought that was a bummer. Anyway, though, I still got it. Metroid Prime 2, on the other hand, had its case. You see, it's reflective. It's one of my favorite cases of all time. It looks really nice, and I really love the series. My mom was actually the one to get me into it. Much more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be. Probably my favorite Nintendo product ever, with Legend of Zelda following at a close second. Other than that, though, really enjoyable. I played on my mom's GameCube all the time for that game, and I think it was worth my time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, moving on, we have my digital games. So, hold on, let me go to my full library. I'll only be showing the ones that I've purchased, mainly because I don't want to show all the free games that I got, because I do have a lot of free games. Other than that, though, let's get started. Actually, I will also be showing some that I was gifted to by friends. But to start it off, I have Amnesia the Collection. Really good reviews, I heard. I heard the last 2 games in the series weren't as amazing. But other than that, I am excited to play it. For really good stuff about the first one. BioShock 2 and its DLC, along with BioShock Infinite and its DLC, BioShock and its DLC, were all gifted to me in the BioShock collection for Xbox One by a friend. Borderlands 3 I got digitally because I bought the Ultimate Edition, which came with all the DLC. It was an amazing purchase. I didn't like the story of Borderlands 3 that much, but the DLC really made it up for me. Was it Bounty for Blood was just amazing. I really love that, and that really made me love Borderlands 3 even more. Next off, we have Bound by Flame. This one was on sale for the Xbox Store. I didn't have very much money in my account left. This was like $1, so I figured why not. It looked interesting, and I was willing to give it a try. Next off, we have The Darkness. I heard some good stuff about this. Again, I'm excited to play that. And Dead Effects 2. Now, this is a mobile game port to Xbox, so I can't really... I don't expect much from it, but I did see some decent reviews. It looked kind of fun, so I figured why not get it. Not really wasting much money there because it was only $5. Doom 2016, like I said, I have digitally. Along with Doom Eternal, which I got digitally because the Ancient Gods Part 1 and 2 used the same menu and stuff for Doom Eternal. So it gave me Doom Eternal digitally, which I thought was pretty nice. Next off, we've got Morrowind. Now, played the smallest amount out of any game possible on this game. But from what I did see, I can say that I am excited to play it. Without a doubt. Heard amazing reviews from it. Some people even going as far as saying it's the best in the series. I wouldn't really put it at that. I think Skyrim, which I do have digitally, probably hit the nail on the spot for me as far as the best in the Elder Scrolls series. Really fun. So, Fallout 3, I bought Fallout 4, which is the first Fallout game I bought. It had a Fallout 3 digital code in it. And instead of using it, what I did was I bought Fallout 3 because I didn't think the digital code would work because I got Fallout 4 used. And it ended up when I did using it, it did actually work and no one used it. So, really bummer for me. I wasted like $15. Nonetheless, I got the Game of the Year edition though, so I guess that's a bonus. With Fallout 4, I bought physically and then I bought it digitally because it came with the Season Pass bundle with all the DLC, and I thought that was pretty nice to use, so didn't want to skip out on that. Moving on, we have Halo 5 Guardians. Got bad rep. I loved it though. Love the story. A lot of people didn't. Don't call me a hater of Halo or a fanboy of 343, but I really like this game so much. It was not my favorite though. Halo 2, without a doubt, will always be my favorite Halo. With Halo Reach following with a close second, and maybe Halo 5 and all the other Halos tied. Next off, Halo Wars 2. Now, I bought this one digitally because, again, it was on clearance and it came with all the DLC, and I saw Nightmare Awakening that I really wanted to play, so I didn't want to skip out on that. Other than that, though, it was pretty fun. I didn't beat it. That's why one of my dad's favorite Halos. He likes the first-person ones, but he also likes the RTS-style ones. He really enjoys those. Next off, we have Halo Spartan Assault. Now, this game I beat. It was pretty, it was decently fun, but it was really, made me get really angry sometimes because you don't have any checkpoints and you have very little health, so, yeah. Moving on, Hello Neighbor. Now, I got this digitally because I had it on my Nintendo Switch, and it was my sister's birthday, and she really wanted the game, and she was saving up for it. I decided to give it to her because I didn't play it anymore, but it went on clearance on the Xbox because I wasn't going to buy it if it didn't go on clearance. It went on clearance for the Xbox for like $7, and I just had to jump at it. You already know, I played this one on my channel. This one came with Metro Exodus. Extremely fun though, funner than I thought it was going to be. I heard some good stuff about it, but I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. It could have been better though, but that's where I am excited for Metro Last Light in. I heard it's just as fun as Metro 2033, and I'm excited to play that. As soon as I'm done with my Halo series, I know I keep on saying this about all the other games, but as soon as I'm done with the Halo series, I will finish the Metro series, and then finish other series. and then get that out of the way. Then we have Minecraft. You know, everyone has Minecraft. Never Out was a first-person puzzle game, I believe. I might play it on the channel. It looked kind of interesting, but other than that, One Leaves is also like a first-person puzzle game, but it's, I guess, based off of a true story. You're in a school and you have to try and escape. So I thought that was fun. Outlast 2. Now here's one. This one looks scary. I saw Markiplier playing this one, and I was excited to see it was on clearance on Xbox. I was ready to jump at that, and I did. I am excited to give myself a spook, and I hope you guys join me there. But other than that, it looked really fun, and I'm excited to play it. Now, moving on. None on this row, but then we've got Skyhill. Now, Skyhill looked like a Flash game, and I really like a lot of Flash games. Like, if you look at that, it looked a lot like a Flash game. Or something you find on, like, the Flash thing, you know, the free games at school. It looked very enjoyable, and I wanted to jump at the idea of playing it. It looked really fun, and I wanted to, you know, experience it for myself. And I want to experience it with you guys. Next off, we have Soma. Now, the reason why I bought Soma, I bought it at the same time I bought Amnesia, because by the same developers as the first Amnesia game, and I heard some good reviews about this as well. Now, I probably wouldn't have bought it if both Amnesia and Soma didn't go on sale, because they were quite expensive, but the fact that they both went on sale at the same time was just perfect for me, and I couldn't stop and think if I wasted that opportunity, and that's why I didn't. And one of the last games I have that I purchased was Stranded Deep. Now, this game is fun, but if you don't get to a stable surviving rate within the first few days, you are screwed. You need to have a whole bunch of materials within the first few days, or else you are looking at death multiple times. Now, it is fun, but very agonizing. And last off, this was on accident. I was trying to buy something else. I accidentally bought Tomb Raider. Nonetheless, I couldn't refund it because I didn't know how to. So, I'm willing to play it on this channel and experience it. I've heard some good things about it and some bad things. I'm ready to figure out what I think. Having said that, those are all my games. These are all the rest of my collection of digital games. Other than that, I am excited to play all of these, and I can't wait for you guys to join me on the journey. I'm really excited, and I hope you guys don't miss it.